Today's gubernatorial debate was hosted by K57's very own Ray Gibson.
The cost of doing business on Guam is higher than most municipalities, cities, and states. More specifically, the cost of health care will further inflate costs. What plans do you have to make health care more affordable and to better regulate the industry? As an example, insurance companies, health care providers, and the Guam Memorial Hospital.
We got to work with the Obama administration. We're still not sure about funding of the high-risk pools. We're not too sure about the insurance exchanges. We have to get clarity by the federal government that if their program's going to be set up, then they're going to have to subsidize. They're going to have to help subsidize.
What are we doing to make sure that when a monopoly moves in to negotiate, that monopoly pushes as much as possible over and above what is a reasonable return for profit? I don't understand why there's a law that says that if you want to bring in an insurance company here, you've got to run over and get a certificate of need.
While Carl took some jabs at Eddie over the cost of Calvo's Select Care health insurance, Eddie took a few jabs back at the former governor.
Right now, we're at a deficit of about $260 million. It's not as much as the $314 million that was left in the red by my opponent. If you don't have the right people in place, and if you can remember those days, when you fight with the Department of Education board and management, you take over, and then you're left with an entity that's unauditable and federal government putting you in high-risk grantee status. When you take over a GWA and become the super board, and then you leave it $60 million in the red, and then you have to worry about your children and your families having to drink water with fecal chloroform. And then
Gutierrez defended his administration's record.
When I first bought my first Japanese car when I was a young boy, they had a sign there on the rear view mirror, and it said, "Be careful, because when you look back, there's going to be distortion." I'm very proud to have worked with you to extricate Guam from that financial situation that we were in. Remember, we had 93 base closure, 95 base closure. We had Typhoon Omar, we had earthquake, Chatan, Paka, Korean airline crash. Airlines pulled out, but we pulled together.
In his closing remarks, Gutierrez spoke about how he would continue to partner with Guam's business community to ensure that Guam's economy grows. In fact, he said that he would work with everyone, even those who don't support or agree with him.
That's the business that I'm in. Pull everybody together. Keep my enemies close to my vest so that they can help me. That's how you do it. You don't take revenge. You don't look back. You move forward.
Calvo spoke about coming together as well in his closing remarks.
Though we have disagreements, we're in different parties, it is my hope that ultimately after this election, whoever wins, we all come together as one people in January, because it is so important in our history, in our long history, that it was ever a time for our people to come together. Now is that time.